Your mind isn't messy. It's overloaded with care. It's holding medication schedules, feeding pump alarms, follow-up appointments, insurance calls, school emails, therapy goals. Of course, it feels loud. Welcome to the Clarity Nest by Raising Zayah. Medical parenting doesn't just take physical energy, it takes mental bandwidth. When you're managing oxygen levels for an infant or coordinating IEP meetings for a school-aged child who's been in and out of the hospital, your brain never fully clocks out. You're thinking about the next dose while washing bottles. You're reviewing therapy notes while answering homework questions. You're planning for the next appointment before the current one is even over. That constant decision-making, that's decision fatigue. And it can make even simple choices feel overwhelming. This episode isn't about removing responsibility, it's about organizing it. Before we create a system, we have to notice the noise. Most mental overload comes from loops, the same thoughts replaying over and over. Did I refill the prescription? What time is the next dose? Did I respond to the specialist? Should I schedule another appointment? Did I miss something? And then there are the emotional loops. Am I doing enough? Should I be doing more? Did I advocate hard enough? What if I chose the wrong treatment? These loops aren't weakness, they're vigilance. They're the result of loving a medically complex child with your whole heart and mind. But when everything lives in your head, it competes for attention. And that competition feels like chaos. So the first step is simple. Write the loops down, not to fix them, not to solve them all at once, just to see them. Because what's named can be organized. Now we sort, not by urgency, by clarity. Create 3 simple bins. Keep, delay, release. Keep includes the thoughts and tasks that truly need attention this week. Medication refills, specialist appointments, school communication, therapy follow-ups. Delay includes what matters, but not today. Researching a new therapy, reorganizing medical supplies, updating the care binder, exploring a different equipment option, and release. Release includes what your mind keeps replaying that no longer requires action. A comment someone made, a past decision you can't undo, a what if scenario with no next step attached to it. Releasing doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop carrying what has nowhere to go. Medical parents are trained to hold everything, but holding everything is not the same as handling everything. Now we build a system. 1 page, that's it. A simple clarity map. On one side, this week, appointments, medications, school or therapy touch points, equipment checks. On the other side, on my mind. Anything still lingering, but not urgent. Questions for the next appointment, supplies you need to reorder, things you want to ask the teacher. Instead of circling your brain at 2 in the morning, they sit on paper. For parents of infants on monitors and feeding tubes, for parents of school-age kids juggling hospital days and homework, this dashboard becomes peace. Not because it removes the complexity, but because it contains it. Peace isn't the absence of chaos. It's having a system to handle it. So I want to ask you something honestly. What's one thought that keeps looping in your mind lately? An appointment, a medication change, a school concern, a what if? Leave it in the comments section. Not to solve it here, but to name it. Sometimes clarity starts with saying it out loud. And someone else reading your comment may realize they're not the only one carrying that thought. If this brought even a little clarity, like and subscribe. We're building systems for peace, 1 step at a time. I created a free companion resource called the Clarity Map, Mental Declutter Template. It walks you through the keep, delay, release method and gives you a one-page dashboard for your week. You'll find the link in the description. And if your mind still feels noisy after organizing, guided mindfulness can help. BODi's meditation basics are a simple next step. Short sessions designed to calm mental overload without requiring perfect silence or long stretches of time. I've linked them below. Clarity isn't about emptying your mind. It's about giving your thoughts a home. And when your thoughts have a home, your heart can rest. Next, we'll talk about something that feels impossible for caregivers. Why rest is productive. If this video supported you today, you're invited to stay connected. You can like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to continue walking this journey with us. There's a free resource waiting for you in the description, along with our courses and what's coming next. And when you're ready, the next video is here for you.